I'm going to tell you why every setup, every strategy you have in itself is useless if you trust it too much. I currently have setups that I use, and I know for a fact, because I've been in this market for a long time, that most setups never last. They may last for a period of time, then something changes a bit and they still work, but with a tweak, and then they disappear. And I've seen everything. I've seen those strategies work, but then not work anymore, and then disappear. So that's why, for me personally, I know that there are only a select few days and sessions where I want to participate at all, because the market is so difficult already that if I don't even see something close to my setup or my strategy, I don't want to participate. That's it. I've seen NQ just take out session high, then session low, then session high, then like something crazy, like days where it's almost impossible to trade consistently profitable. Yes, you can obviously get lucky, but what kind of strategy are you going to use on those sessions? That's why I know how difficult the market conditions are, and I only trade where I feel like I have some high probability setup. Today as well, I traded Euro USD in London session, and the only thing I tried to do was to basically take out obvious liquidity. And you know what I did right after obvious liquidity got taken out? I closed the trade. It was just a simple scalp, and I closed. And it was close to previous day high, but I don't care. I simply don't care. As soon as you start to try to predict the market's next move, or start to guess, or start to hope, then it's over. Only try to capitalize on things that you are certain will happen. Things the market can't hide from you. The market is going to do all of this deception, all of these tricks to try to bait you, but only trade what you're certain of. Like something that would shock you if it doesn't happen. Not something else. Don't give the market more space or more room. The tighter you can keep the distance between yourself and the market, the better. Quick in, quick out, that's it. Just try to grab something. Not the whole cake, just something. Just a piece. And the market is always going to give you a piece, but it's not going to give you the whole cake most of the time. The market isn't going to give you so much. It's just going to give you a bit, then you have to be satisfied for that session that day. I cover all of this in my Discord, which is linked down below in the description, where I give live market analysis every single day. And I give setups if I see something really good. So, how can you actually use this to your advantage? What you can do is never stop learning. Never think that you've cracked the code, you have a good strategy, and that you shouldn't educate yourself anymore. The market never stops. Being profitable isn't an end destination. You can be profitable and then be unprofitable again. Like, it's just like going to the gym. You can get in shape, but you won't necessarily keep that physique. You always have to learn something new, and you always have to become better. The thing is, for me, I look at this as a 10-year journey. I don't care about next month, next 6 months, next year. I care about what's going to happen in the next 10 years. And if I feel like I have too few setups, then I try to educate myself more. But I don't try to force setups. I don't try to force lot size. I don't try anything stupid. I just try to learn more, become better, so that when I'm ready, I can get more setups. If I'm not ready, I don't touch the market. I'm not satisfied. I use what I have, what I can, to the best of my ability. I have setups, but sometimes I wish I had more. Then I try to educate myself, try to learn more, try to actually get to a point where I'm comfortable with taking more setups. Never try to shoot over your skill level. I just take the trades I can take, and that's it. And I try to slowly build up my accounts. And I don't have any expectations. I don't try to expect anything from the market. I'm just trying to get something out of it. I don't care how little it is, because if I consistently grab a few percent a month, then that's going to add up over time. Yes, it's going to be boring. Yes, it's not going to be as fancy as a lot of people, the gurus, try to frame it. But then again, I know that I can always learn something new, so that I may, let's say, grab a few percent a month, but then I learn more, and then suddenly I take 10%. It's just about learning more. You don't have to, like, it's not the end destination where you're currently at. But if you're going to trade live, then you can only trade when you're certain. You can't do everything else. And sooner or later, at least once a month, the market gives you something really good. Something that in itself could be the only trade you take that month. Obviously, you take more trades, but sooner or later it's going to give you something incredible. Some high R trade. And if you were able to stay disciplined and not do anything stupid, you will capitalize on that. And we have good periods and we have bad periods in the market. That's just how it is. So, if you're interested in being mentored by me, if you're interested in how I trade, my psychology, my live market analysis, there's a Discord link in the bio. If you just enjoy these videos, keep watching, and I'll try my best to help everyone out. Have a good day.